Hello, my name is the Jordan coach of the Virginia Vikavols, and it's good to be a coach again. VBL Season 8, my first Gen 9 VGC Draft League, is here. If you found me from the Draftables, what I do here in the Team Builders is a short mini Draftables where I break down my strategy against my next opponent, and then a longer live commentary session where I turn the music up. I'm sometimes a ball of stress, but we get through it. My first Week 1 opponent is Ray and Hakuna Matata, a very, very good team to fight in Week 1. Ray sent out to his Twitter following his tier list, so he knows all the Mons in Series 1 and ranked them, and 4 of my Mons are in his top A or S tier. He really respects the Mons I'm bringing, and I'm bringing all of my big threats for Week 1, so that's going to be tricky, but I think my Mons are good enough that we can handle it. Looking at the matchup, I see some obvious combos in Tyranitar and Lycanroc. Very fast, very powerful sand threat. I see 2 great supportive pieces, the Indeedee and the Bronzong, and then I see Lumineon, which is not the best Mon. It's not a good Mon in my opinion, but it really messes up my primary win condition, which is Azumarill. Choice banded Azumarill for maximum power. Normally dangerous to run a choice band when they could always terrestrialize into a resistance, but the choice band is key to making my calcs work. I OHKO every single Mon of Rays, with the exception of Bronzong, with either choice banded liquidation or play rough. It depends. But every single Mon goes down here, and a lot of them wouldn't go down if I had just a Life Orb. So I need to run that choice band. They can always run max defense, they can always terrestrialize into a grass type, and notably, if Lumineon is around, I cannot click the liquidation. I need to go for the play rough, because it absorbs and is immune to water moves. So Azumarill is so great, and was why I said in the last Draftables episode that I'm going to be taking it, is because it has such immense power, but can also live hits comfortably. Like, this is a super effective Electros hit, which means it can also live a Choice Specs boosted Discharge, which is the same strength. So it can live some really good hits and then just start swinging from turn 1. So I can get this guy into position. The main way would be Trick Room, so I've got the Fergraph, but I think Azumarill can just be thrown out there, and I think my opponent has to respect the Belly Drum, and so there's a couple different ways that I can get a lot of value out of Azumarill and win the game with it, but my supporting cast starts with Giraffe. The Fergraph is really good, so this is a set I'm kind of proud of here, because Terra Blast is a special normal move, so it's its stab move against most Mons. That's my best move. Energy Ball against the Sand duo of T-Tar Lycanroc. But if I terrestrialize into a Dark type, then I'm resisting the T-Tar, I'm resisting the Indeedee, I'm reliably getting the Trick Room off, but Terra Blast Dark is good for beating Bronzong. It's a reliable 2-shot into Bronzong. If Bronzong's already started setting up Iron Defense Body Press into me, then I can guard swap the defense boost and beats Bronzong that way. So even if I'm not around to beat the Bronzong in a 1v1 or I can't terrestrialize it, the guard swap will really help me against Iron Defense Bronzong, the Calm Mind Sylveon. So we have 2 good attacks. We have a sometimes very useful tech move, and then Trick Room, and Mental Herb makes sure we get that Trick Room. Arcanine really helps. It's not my main threat, but it's my main damage reducer. So another way that Azumarill can safely get out there and start killing is the Intimidate, is the Will-O-Wisp, and I've got good damage with either Flare Blitz or Play Rough. Fairy Terra Play Rough allows me to 2-shot the Tyranitar, and most of these Mons I can 2-shot on my own. I can live some super effective hits. I can live the dreaded Sand duo, which is where I want the Arcanine to shine here. I've got the Rock Resist Berry, so I can live, you might add these up and go, oh no, I can't live both of them, but a lot of combinations with the Rock Resist Berry, I can. And then if I Terra into a Fairy, then I can definitely live the double up, get a burn down. That can be pretty good. So reducing damage really helps my main attackers thrive. Arboliva is the other main Trick Room support. It's a hybrid support and attacker. Hyper Voice is my main stab move, and then once I Hyper Voice, I get 50% more attack with my item here. So it's good damage. Seed Sower, it gets hit and sets grassy terrain, healing my Azumarill, giving it more longevity, giving the Arcanine and Fergraph more longevity. Really good. And the Pollen Puff, an amazing move here because it's a good damage move against Indeedee and some others, but it also allows me to heal up the Azumarill, heal up the Arcanine, so that we're going really hard on the bulky offense train this week. Arboliva does good damage, but it can also support the team this way. Ape is the my round 1 pick. I changed my whole draft plan just because Annihilate was still here, and I think it's an amazing threat in Draft League, but it's not the main piece this week. It can live basically anything. Like you have to be prepared for a random super effective Terra Blast, but even his strongest mon, Tyranitar, I can live a Terra Flying, a Terra Fairy, whatever it decides to morph into. I can live one of anything. The Psychic Seed really allows me to live the special hits, the Indeedee terrain boosted Psychic. I can still live that with the Psychic Seed. So I have to position Annihilate to live multiple hits, which is how I win with Rage Fist. But I don't bring it game 1, I don't think, but it's a nice pivot considering, I don't fear anything turn 1 as Annihilate, but I can reliably get 1 attack off. Finally, this is my main piece here. I really wanted this bulky offense to be supported by good prankster screens, and then I got sniped repeatedly and ended up with Impidimp. Impidimp can kind of do it. I tentatively believe in this mon. With the Eviolite, with the max defense, behind a screen, we're living basically everything. So it would have been nice if this was Grimmsnarl or Morgrim, but we're living his strongest mon, Stone Edge. It's living a super effective coverage move, and there's obviously Terra. That's always an asterisk here. It can become Terra super effective, but even Pixelate boosted, Sylveon boosted, Stab super effective Hyper Voice. We can live that if we set up the screen. So we have Fake Out into Mons while Indeedee isn't around. We have Prankster screens, and where other knights don't care about being in Psychic Terrain. We just want to set up the screens and allow Azumarill to live hits and take KOs. That's the strategy for week 1. Luminion or no Luminion? Because I would love to spam water moves. Okay, I see no Luminion. I see no Bronzong either, which is interesting. I don't respect Hawlucha, but it did mean I didn't bring anything for Hawlucha, so there's that. Have fun. We're gonna try. The plan for game 1 is to try to throw them off with the Azumarill Impidimp, because they gotta respect the belly drum, which means I should be able to fake out against a lot of things, and against Indeedee, just set up a screen. So, Giraffe in the back. Against this team, so one of these guys has a clear amulet for Intimidate, but the rest of them I can kind of beat with Intimidate. So, Arcanine, it's interesting. I could run Arcanine. I think I feel fine about Arcanine. I'll keep Arboliva for future game surprises. It is kind of good though here. I probably am not using my Terra on Azumarill. It's Terra Ground to resist these rocks. If I see a rock lead, maybe I do that, but Terra Fairy Arcanine goes in against a lot of this. Does Bannet have Trick Room? Bannet has Trick Room, which is concerning. That was a good job. Okay, so it's got some good bulk, because I KO, it's got more than 252 HP. It's got defensive investment there. Wow, I really expected to protect there. So that was a very, very good turn for them. I'm gonna break a Sash. Oh, now I get KO'd. That sucks. I'm falling behind already. Protect? Yep. Good move. They're playing this great so far. I just made the wrong guess. Turn 1. Look, I still do good damage. It's time to Snarl, resist the Hyper Voice, and get more fake out pressure after Psychic Terrain's out, because Impidim's not doing a ton here. still doing like a 2-shot here. Not quite. He's got a ton of defensive investment in his Pokemon here. So I should be going first. I should Snarl, and I should live. That's, I think, what is going to happen. It's possible one of them have a clear amulet for Snarls. That would be a smart play, but I think it'd be even better on one of his physical attackers. I'm going first. Helping Hand. Okay. Let's finish me off. I think it finishes me off. Oh, baby, Azumarill, the killer. It did its job. It didn't do as much as it was supposed to. Do I keep Impidimp? Impidimp's not doing anything is the annoying part. If I keep it, then I get to Fake Out later, and that's basically all it's worth. If it's Bannet, it can, like, set up Reflect, but... Follow me, Helping Hand. I'm gonna try to keep Impidimp. That was a good frisk. Dark Terra is good here. Dark Terra is very good here. It's also unnecessary. Is Fairy Terra Arcanine better? I mean, it can get wisped, and that's not what I want to happen. This is what we're gonna do. Okay. I'm leaving Indeedee in a mostly helpless state. Just the great swap. So what's at the end here? Is it a T-Tar? A Lucha with Psychic Seed? No Psychic Seed. I can fake that dummy out. And I didn't reveal Fake Out. I think this is good. I'm really disrespecting the Indeedee, assuming it can't do much. It did 13 last time. Very close game 1. Should I just be play roughing? Right, because it's good Swords Dance. I mean, it's pretty still a neutral play. No, I need to Fake Out and play rough in case of Follow Me. Wow. Damn, that did not do enough. Flare Blitz is going to do 50. It's going to Helping Hand. Which means I probably lose this. Wonder if it can't even get it done with the Helping Hand. No, I think... And this is when I maybe could have gone with the Reflect. I might have lived it with Reflect. I really expected to go for like Brave Bird or something, in which case it wouldn't have mattered. Let's see if you got the juice, Hawlucha. I'm not positive that you do, to be honest. Yeah. Get out of here, Hawlucha. So now it goes for what? A stronger move, assuming it has one. I win if he doesn't KO me. Eviolite Imp? What does it what else does it have? Yes! Really weird, scrappy, close game. But I've got like better mix-ups, I think, for game 2. I played the Jack of all trades plan for game 1, but setting up Trick Room's pretty good against him. In fact, it's really good against him. So Arcanine, Farigiraf, Azumarill, Arboliva. Impidimp was so good. So Indeedee's part of the plan, in which case Arcanine comes up and snarls. Azumarill is good. They know about the Choice Band, which is ugly, but they don't have a water resist unless they have a surprise Terra. Arcanine Farig. I showed the Terra Dark. I think they went with they went for Terra Flying Hawlucha, which allowed them to survive that play rough. But Hawlucha is unfortunately bad. DDT-Tar. Clear Amulet. Smart. And Farig does not do great into this T-Tar. What did I reveal on Arc? Just Snarl and Play Rough? So why would they follow me, the T-Tar? So I live a Crunch. I have a calc, T-Tar versus Giraffe. I live regular Crunch. So I win if they don't follow me, or I get the easy Trick Room. I win if they're not Life Orb. Oh, they're not Life Orb, they're Clear Amulet. I should live this. Unless they Helping Hand and I should live this in most circumstances. Get Will-O-Wisped. No, come on! Oh, just don't do that to me, please. Can you please don't do that? So even when it loses, it wins. that's the thing about Rock Slide RNG. Let's try to subdue the Indeedee. I can deal with this guy. As long as I just don't keep flinching. Like, don't do that to me a second time, please. Thank you. Gotta thank the RNG gods when you get it. So, Arboliva can Terra Ground. It can Throat Spray Hyper Voice. Azumarill and Trick Room is very good. I kind of wonder if T-Tar has Protect. Because frankly, it's good damage regardless of whether they redirect or not. They don't have a water switch in. Let's just get in Arboliva. Because Giraffe isn't really doing what it's supposed to. Yeah, like Indeedee should die if it redirects. Yeah, let's get in our double swip Trick Room. Oh, they did the reverse Trick Room. Okay. That hurts. I'm gonna Hyper Voice and get my Throat Spray. They have to follow me, right? Or hope for Rock Slide flinches. Dragon Dance T-Tar. Goodbye, Indeedee. Hope this burnt T-Tar does not have the juice. Lycanroc is concerning to go up against. So, I think I maybe try to resist these rock moves, and don't get flinched, and then I'm good. I'm gonna assume this is a 2-shot, if not a 1-shot. Liquidation takes it out. It could protect, but how much is Lycanroc really accomplishing? Oh, the reason why I do the Lycanroc Terra, or the Arboliva Terra, is because this could close combat, and I want to live that move. They just go for the flinches. The double flinches. My God. One of my guys gets the privilege of moving, the other one does not. It's just such a haxy strat. I think it's their best move because I'm in a pretty good position. Grassy Seed Hawlucha is cool. They knew my Arboliva was coming. So is my Aqua Jet, Choice Band boosted Aqua Jet, if I come back in, is that OHKOing? Got 37 seconds. I should have preloaded my stuff. No. I think it is. I think I swap. Then I try to Hyper Voice. Oh, like. All right. I could steal its defense boost. I think I Terra Blast. And if Lycanroc is Sash, which it probably does, then I lose as a Sash. Okay. So they always hit. Let's just see what the damage roll is. Bam. I win if not for flinches. Though obviously flinches are part of the game, and if you throw out a lot of rock slides, then it is just something you have to deal with. Let's assess. Let's break down their team. They have a Dragon Dance T-Tar. They have an Indeedee that's very important to their plan. They maybe have just like Dazzling Gleam or Psychic on it, but it has Trick Room, which makes my Trick Room less good. They have Acrobatics, Grassy Seed, Hawlucha. Maybe don't bring the Arboliva, though. It is good in a lot of circumstances here. Sylveon has just the Hyper Voice stuff. Could have a sneaky Terra Blast. I think the Banette is still good. Like, I can't do the Annihilate Bleed, because Banette would just burn it. Yeah, Annihilate's actually not very good. I have to lean on the 5 that I've already brought. I want to bring enough physical power to break through Sylveon and Indeedee, but I don't want to get burned. Arcanine, Farigiraf. No, because it's just, they likely, I think, it's a good shot they do Tyranitar and Indeedee again. I want to pressure the Tyranitar better. Okay. Yep. So I want to make sure I finish off the Indeedee. I think they probably just go for a Rock Slide. But if they don't go for a Rock Slide, then I win whenever they've... Good move. I win. Okay, so I don't have the Trick Room option. So they've got Lycanroc. I probably do the Terra Fairy Arcanine against that. So what did they do last time? They just attempted Rock Slides. So they saw an Arboliva in front of them and they didn't go for close combat. So I'm gonna guess they don't have it. And Arcanine would do an Intimidate against Lycanroc. So we Terra Fairy. And play rough. I feel like this is a pretty good play, pretty safe. It's just the only thing that beats me is Rock Slide flinches, unless I've misread something about this. They're just betting it all on the Rock Slide flinches. It's kind of an ugly way to play. I guess it's like a full support Indeedee. And so it's like, it's their best move. They might not necessarily just be going for flinches, though. In practice, this is basically a flinch. Flinch is their only shot. Okay, so unless I flinch, then I pick up the KO on both of them. I'm hitting the Lycanroc through Sash. Oh, crit! Crit. 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 Crit, crit, crit. That was cool. So now, so 1v1 with their last Mon, and I'm going to guess that it's Hawlucha. It's Sylveon. Huh. So do they win with Calm Mind? I've got a boost on them, and I've got max special attack, but it's only one button to click at this point. If I can crit back, I would appreciate it. They should probably be trying to hit me, and they get grassy terrain for it. I win if I crit back. Please don't Oko. Nice Terra. GG. Turns out, Rock Slide, crits, and flinches are pretty hard to beat. But my opponent had a good strategy. The Endeavor Lycanroc was good. Now this is the 6th straight season in which I have lost week 1. So, time to pull it back.